Hi, I'm Doug. This is my son Alan. This is another episode of Asher's Tech Tips. In today's episode, we're going to learn how to repair.
See, we got real low water pressure coming out of our sprinkler system. We're pretty sure the problem's back there in the pump. We fixed it 6 or 8 times, so we're getting pretty good at it. We're going to show you that.
It's a pretty good ways back there to the pump. So we're going to take the Jeep back there. Pretty sure it's on somebody else's property, so we need to kind of get this done pretty quickly before these people get home. We repaired this last time. We marked it with this pole, which I thought was a pretty good idea, because that way when we know we got to dig it up again, we can find it. Makes it a whole lot easier to find. And Alan noted last time that we had put it on the left side of the pole. So now when we come out here, all we have to do is get on the left side of the pole and start digging, and we're going to find it. We also made us, I guess you'd call it a prod, I don't know what you call it, but we made it. You can just poke it in the ground, you'll feel it when you hit that pipe. So it's a good way to keep you from having to dig quite so much. This thing here will find it every time.
Think so?
The prod didn't work too good. I think it might be too short. We know about where that thing is anyway, since Alan marked it real good last time we repaired it. So we're gonna go ahead and go to plan B. We're gonna go ahead and start digging right here. We'll find it like that. We'll find it every time. Alan, go get us a shovel, son.
Got the shovel right there and back.
Appreciate you getting in a hurry, son. Well, we're going to go ahead and get this thing dug up, see if we can't get it to stop leaking. Well, when I say we, I mean Alan. Dig it up, son. It hasn't rained in a while. Maybe it just needs a few more pounds. Well, too hot out here to be doing that. I think we're going to go to plan C. One of the problems you have when you're digging a hole where you have a water leak is your hole wants to fill up with water while you're digging. That's an issue because you got to be able to see your pipe. You can't fix that thing underwater. So what I'm going to have Alan do here while I go get some glue is dig a hole even deeper than the pipe. That way the water level will drop down below the pipe. While Alan's digging, I'm going to go ahead and run back to the barn and see if I can find us some glue, some PVC glue. He'll have that thing dug up probably by the time I get back. Alan said he left the PVC glue over here on the shelf where we normally keep it. It's real important that you use the right kind of PVC glue. You can't just go get any kind of cheap PVC glue. You got to use this kind. Well, he said he left it over here. Well, maybe it's on a different shelf. You gotta be careful in barns like this. This time of year is starting to get warm, the wasps are getting bad. You gotta be real careful what you're picking up, moving around. They won't bother you if you don't bother them. Little quick tip from Asher's Tech Tips. Keep you some wasp spray handy when you're hunting for stuff in the barn. Especially when Alan tells you where he left the glue. Got the glue. Let's go get this thing fixed. It's important that you have somebody to help you out that you can trust when you got a project like this. It makes everything go so much smoother. You know, Alan, he's only 14 years old, and he runs that backhoe as good as anybody. Real proud of him for that. Just a few more miles here, and we'll be back on him and see what he got done. Oh my goodness. I would say maybe he's got it back far enough. On the left?
I think so.
Now that we got on the right side of the pipe, we found what we was looking for. We found our PVC here came apart. Apparently we used the wrong kind of duct tape last time. It was fancy stuff that had pictures and stuff on it. We thought it was kind of cool, but apparently it didn't hold as good as the other kind of duct tape. We're going to put a little glue on it this time. Duct tape it up. It ought to hold this time. Pretty sure it'll hold this time. And what you can't do is use too much duct tape. It's relatively cheap and it's waterproof. So use as much as you want. I think we're ready to put it back in the ground, son. When they get off these people's property too. Learn something today about plumbing. You don't necessarily have to hire somebody to do all that for you. Plumbers are expensive. You got you a good little helper like that right there, you get stuff like that taken care of. Tell everybody you heard it on Asher's Tech Tips.